Welcome to the Duke of Rothesay Pavilion. It is named in this manner to acknowledge the assistance given by the Prince's Foundation, the Duke of Rothesay being Prince Charles's title when in Scotland. It was officially opened in 2018 by Her Majesty The Queen on Gathering Day. The first room we are entering just now is the Worth family room. It's the dining area and the retail area. The plaque above the fireplace is part of the coat of arms of the Duke of Rothesay. As in the entrance foyer, we have the portraits of our patron, Her Majesty the Queen, the Duke of Rothesay and the Duke of Edinburgh. And above them is the Braemar Highland Society's banner, coat of arms and the logo for kith and kin. We are now in the J.S. Milne room. This is a multi-purpose gallery which can be booked for functions, conferences and weddings. It can also be used as a coach feeding station. But normally, as today, it tells part of our story. On this wall, the first set of pictures show modes of transport coming to the gathering. Then gatherings held at Balmoral at the invitation of Queen Victoria. Most of the trophies in the cabinets are part of the collection won by the late Bill Anderson, the best known and successful heavy athlete in modern times. This is a life-size model of Bill. Some of the other trophies are on loan from the Jim Maitland's family. The panels give a brief history of our kindred gatherings, Ballater, Lonach and Aboyne, as well as Grampian Games and the Scottish Highland Games Association. So we are now in the Kauffman exhibition hall. And here we have a selection of Highlanders in full dress in the cabinets. The first one we see is the Lonach Highlander, and in the side cabinets there is the history of our society. Here also we have the original members' books, rules and minute books from 1815. For years there had been a walk around the village organised by the local tradesmen or Rights. In 1815 they became more organised and the Braemar Rights Society was formed. In these early years, food was often scarce in winter and the society brought meal from Avard, selling it at minimal profit during winter months. In 1832, the name changed to Braemar Highland Society, and in 1866, Queen Victoria commanded that royals should be added to the name. She first attended the Games in 1848, when the gathering that year was held at Invercald House. The gathering had been held at many various locations, including Braemar Castle, until in 1906 a permanent home was found following ground being gifted to the society by Mar Estate. I failed to notice the ceiling. These portraits were commissioned by Queen Victoria, and we have been allowed to replicate some of them here. There are stories to tell about each of the featured Highlanders. The cabinets here tell the history of the gathering, the clans who marched annually, their demise, and many other items of interest, too many to point out meantime. This is the Baxter room, and in here we have a selection of pictures. It can be used for private dining or a small conference. We have the portraits of their vice patrons, the senior one being Captain Alwyn Farquharson of Invercald, who still attends the gathering at the age of 101 years old. The other vice patrons are Captain Mark Nicholson of Mar Estate and David Carnegie, the Duke of Fife. We also have pictures on this wall of the Highlanders, of the prize winners from last year's gathering. These are changed annually as required. As well as being a friendly society, we are also a charity, supporting local causes and others when appropriate with income from the gathering. Everyone is affected by the COVID-19 virus, and we are no different. Staying well for everyone is the most important thing. Having just built this new centre and now the gathering being cancelled, we would welcome any donations that any of you feel you would like to make to the society. Free entry to the exhibition with coffee to anyone who has made a donation when it is safe for us to reopen. We look forward to welcoming you to the Duke of Rothesay Pavilion and to Braemar Gathering on the 4th of September 2021.